The Ducks will boot it away to start the game. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense will get the first swing of the game. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team. I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Catch in the middle. It's Atkins. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Lewis wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Tracy. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. The sure hands, it's Harding. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Colorado. They've climbed into the top 15, reached a little bit of a checkpoint, haven't they? Well, there's 12 teams. But it's right about this range that people start tuning in to see what you can do, to see if you're the real deal. Isn't that right, David?
Yeah, and cheering against you, right? Like a lot of times because their teams are doing well or competing with you. But let's see if this squad can build on the momentum. Starting to get some momentum, some love. Now, Jesse, how do they handle that?
I'm excited to see how this team is going to finish, too, because we know they've got talent.
Oh, he's got some space. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Buffaloes back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Well, this defense looked pretty good last week. Of course, they had 2 sacks, and their coaching staff told us they really wanted to be able to build on that. Great news, they've already registered a sack here early in this game.
The Buffaloes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Lewis to throw. Snagged out of the air. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Give the defense a lot of credit on that one. A little bit of bend, don't break here in the opening drive of the game. They gave up some yards. They were down inside their own red zone. But on that critical third down, phenomenal effort individually to win his one-on-one, get to the quarterback and bring him down to the ground and really try to take some air out of this offense.
Good, right down the boulevard. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Oregon's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
And the Ducks can really attack on this second and short. From the gun, give on the inside. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38, and it'll be first down. The Ducks have this offense rolling. Off the play fake on first down. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. High in the chains now on second and long. Moore will throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And they lost the ball out of bounds, and it'll be a loss of yardage on that one. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He stopped short, and it's fourth down. They'll pass on the 48-yard field goal attempt and instead try to pick up the first down. Trying to keep this drive alive. Turning it on. The chains will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Casper. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Second and goal coming up. Trying play action. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. After a drive this long, a field goal would be demoralizing at this point. It's third and goal. Wants to throw again. Caught behind the line. It's Green. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Instead of opting for the chip shot field goal attempt tying the game, they instead want to take the lead on fourth down. Touchdown Ducks! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. A quick pass to the left. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Got it in the middle. It's Miller. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. It's first and 10 from the 31. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
But for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
And the Buffaloes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Pressure coming. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Hunt is on its way. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Off the RPO, complete.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver of the middle of the field.
Pulls it in. It's Moore. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down. They've got a first down here to open the period. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Moore. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. And the Ducks are in the hurry-up. You always have to be aware of the running threat from the Oregon quarterbacks, but here getting business done through the air.
No doubt, Reese, because you're worried about his legs, the read game, all the stuff they can do. It opens up the passing attack. And I think when you've seen the Ducks teams throughout history, the ones that have enough balance to keep you off guard, keep you guessing, are the ones that are the best teams.
Now from inside the red zone. Quickly complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Looking for room. It's Hill. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Oregon!
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, put his foot in the ground, and that was payday.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point makes it 14-3. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big one in the Big 12, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Missouri has the lead right now. Columbia has just been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 7 over Nebraska. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. And wings it incomplete. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
And these are the ones that...
Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
Boy, This defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
And the Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Bunch formation for these receivers. Moore to the air, using the quick game. There he goes! And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
The RPO, it's complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Gets it out quickly. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
You can just see the command this guy has of the offense. He's been picking this defense apart, matriculating the ball down the field. He's now got him in the red zone, close to the goal line. I wouldn't be surprised if they just keep letting him throw it.
The Ducks trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Ducks! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. From the gun, running back on the move. Got the 1st down, looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now 1st down from the 37. Quickly complete. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Lewis wants to pass. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. That's caught. It's Harding. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Now facing a 3rd and long. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Buffaloes line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The give to the running back from the shotgun. All right, guys, let's think big picture for Oregon. It's been a season to remember so far, fresh off their new top 10 ranking. How far can this team go?
Well, they're starting to get there now, right? And I think once you get some big wins, Jesse, and you start to climb up, you start to feel that and the momentum and the confidence that it builds with your squad. I think we might just be scratching the surface with this group.
Yeah, that's the difference with this team is it feels like they're really starting to believe. We always knew they were talented. They knew it too, but getting some of these big wins this season, I think they now believe they can take down anybody in the country.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Jacobs. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. And the Buffaloes send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Now on the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Moore will throw. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Makes the catch. It's Moore. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Soft spot in the middle. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The Ducks getting set on first and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. After the productive first down play, it's second and 6. Handoff from the gun. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Goes to the option. Now the pitch. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Oregon! Great job by the back on the option.
Anytime the pitchman is able to score on these option-type plays, there has to be great blocking downfield by the wide receiver. That was absolutely textbook, and that's what allowed the running back to go score.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Lewis to throw. They go to the wide receiver screen. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. They'll run the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. And the missed connection on third down. And the Buffaloes will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking for space. It's Green. Breaks into the open. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Wants to throw on first down. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? The play action fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. He'll keep it himself. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead's extended a little further. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in Autzen Stadium.
The Buffaloes will boot it away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Rides the back on the option, the give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Moore to the air. Under fire. Lofts one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The kick is on its way. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Looking for room, it's Wiggins. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Buffaloes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
And the Buffaloes will send out the punt unit. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. The give to the back. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Second down, they'll go to the air. With the catch, it's Moore. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Good timing on the quick out. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. They'll send the back in motion. Moore will throw. He makes the grab. Well, they made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Offside, defense.
The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. Off-play action on first down. He's got the quick pass. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
And that's another
Grab behind the line. It's Moore. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Motion from the back. On the direct snap, it's Moore. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. He's knocked down for a loss of 7. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
First down for the offense.
Catch in the middle. It's Williams. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
And first down for the offense.
Lewis wants to pass. Bring in the heat. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Second down.
Off the play fake. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
The Buffaloes will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead, Dave.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense.
He's got it along the sideline. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. Complete to the right. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Quick strike complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. The Ducks come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Moore to the air. Lets it fly. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the third time. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Buffaloes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on 2nd down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. That's reeled in. It's Tracy. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Good enough for a first down.
Wants to go up top on first down. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Out of the gun. The inside handoff to the running back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He'll sneak it. Picks up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
First down for the offense.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Lewis to throw. Swings it out to his running back. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. From the gun, the ground game. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. They're setting up the screen. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. The run from the shotgun. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Moore. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He'll keep it on the sneak.
Yeah, that's what my old college coach used to call red snooping. Little QB sneak. Just get it, tuck your head down, drive those legs, get the first.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
And the Ducks are rolling down the field. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Oh, he's got some space. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Moore will throw. Right on the money. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Ducks are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Wants to throw on third down. Complete downfield. Tight coverage there did not stop him from making the grab at first and goal from the 8.
First and goal, Ducks.
Snap in the shotgun. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! And they take it in for 6 more points. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, you could make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. Missouri is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. They're trailing by 10 to Nebraska.
Turning it on. Got the first down and more. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27.
Good enough for a first down.
To the ground. He's got it again. Runs through another one. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Wiggins.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Tight end now in motion. Lewis wants to pass. Here's the pressure. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. The Buffaloes will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
3rd down play from the gun. Fires to the big fella. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. To the air on 1st down. It's complete to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He'll pull it on the read. He's in open space downfield. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. The Ducks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Got enough for the 1st. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. to the big fella. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And the Ducks in a good spot here with second and short. Reads it, fires complete. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Ducks come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. On the snap, it's Moore. There he goes! He's at the and they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
Colorado, 3.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Lewis to throw. With the catch, it's Williams.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games and we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
Quickly complete. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds.
At the 30. First down for the offense.
They'll go back to the ground. Still running at the 40. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Grab near the marker. It's Jacobs. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. Looking to throw on first down. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. One more play to pad the stats. Going to swing it on second down. A shot toward the end zone. And the pass will be incomplete, looking for a little window dressing at the end, but the ball game is over. Well, some might think this head coach has a tough locker room speech after this one. I would suggest that he starts with, "That's just bad."
Bad. Or, as Reese Davis would say, ungood. Just very ungood performance. Flush this one down the toilet. Move on. It's not your best day. You lost in ugly fashion, to be honest, but better days ahead.
And I think a lot of this has to come on the shoulders of the players. They need to be able to realize they just didn't do enough. So they've got to turn the page. They've got to go back to work, have a great week of practice, and put out a better effort next week.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.